Here we go. Whoa. That's the thing which we're gonna discuss today, guys. Let's talk about the Apple in the world of humidifiers, the company called Dyson. Let's get started. As you can see, we got Dyson humidifier and purifier and Humidify+cool. That's the name of the product. And if you talk about the actual product name, that's PH01. So if you're going to be looking for that on the Amazon or somewhere, yeah, you can find it out very easily, but only on Amazon site in the States and in Europe. In Canada it's not available, but you can directly buy it from Dyson Canada, and it's not sponsored video. We're just trying to go ahead of allergy season, which is going to start around March-April time frame, and prepare for that by getting the proper equipment to get a good night's sleep and wake up with full of energy and with no stuffy nose and stuff like that, right? You know, if you guys got allergy, you know what I'm talking about. So this product is basically must-have in a allergy season. Let's open it up, and before we do so, let's just look on the packaging. Dyson is, like I said, it's an Apple in a world of humidifiers and purifiers. We also got products which are heating up, and I have Dyson right there, which is I'm using for quite some time already. It's just a regular vent. Basically, it's called a Dyson Airflow, and it's very nice as well. And what I like about that, it's pretty quiet, and the engineering in that machine is amazing. So if you can see here, this is basically the 3-in-1, right? So it's getting UV lamp over here, as you can see, yeah, down at the bottom, UV lamp, which is getting the water tank, which works from purifier, goes from purifier all the way up, and it's getting humidity increased, and it's also getting 2 part of 1 HEPA filter, which will prevent all the bacteria and allergens and all that stuff like pollen and things going into the air. So it's sucking it up, getting its moisture added with a UV lamp and everything, and then it's pushing it down from this airflow vents to the air, right, and then to your room. So you can get clear and very nicely cleaned airflow. Especially important when you put this, for example, in your bedrooms. During the sleep, you need to wake up fully recharged and fully recovered, and good air in your room is very important. Right, so right there is also an indication, like it says mini LED display right there, and it's showing up the status, and it's got also the app for the phone. And yeah, you see that the packaging is pretty extensively explaining how the whole thing works. So basically you can just assemble it up, and based just on the pictures from the package, start using that. So let's go with that. This is the other side, and you can see it kills 99% of bacteria because of the UV lamp over here, and the HEPA filter is very handy as well to help you out and work out the things for you in terms of cleaning up the air extensively. You know that like HEPA is like there is nothing better than HEPA filters right now. So getting good HEPA filter with in your air purifier is important. And this is right there, the last side. Yep, you put it in your bedroom, you get the recovery during the sleep, and it's going here, like it can kill and catch up to 0.3 microns the particles. So this is very important as well. Like I'm always out of the camera. Let me move a little bit here. Here we go. Yeah, so as small as 0.3 microns, so it can catch it up and purify the air. So basically that would capture 99.97% of all particles you have in your air. Yep, that's it. Let's open it up, unpackage and assemble it, start it, and run it for the first time. Okay, and here we go. So you open it up like this, and what you see here is regulatory compliance manuals. That's the one thing to notice. As you can see, there is no styrofoam in this package. Everything is paper. So this is a power supply, and here's the remote. Very nice remote. And what else do we have here? Oh, nothing else. Alright. Here's the that's the descaling kit. Can you believe that? They actually included the descaling kit for the descaling process of these things. Once you clean it up, there's a water pump and water filter inside here. So what this is going to be required to clean it up in time. Alright. So all these nice little details in the packaging is also very important and tells you more about the product itself as well as manufacturer of the product. And the most important part is these two HEPA filters, which you will have to install. Okay, and this is our new Dyson air purifier. Alright, and here you have your instruction manual right on the purifier itself. So getting started guide. Okay, so let me put it over here so you can see it. Like this. Here's the device. It's pretty big, but well, man, it's super clean and nicely looking. Alright, so we're gonna remove all of these stickers. Just gonna put them here. There should be one on the other side. Yeah, they have a white tags. As you can see, I'm not sure if you can see that, but here it is. I can get another camera for you. There we go. So you see there, here's the white tag. You just pull it off like that. Attention to details. That's what I like about Dyson. Right, and there is also one here. And on the other side, so now we can install our HEPA filters. So let's put them in. And this is the one. And click. Alright, now we can close these pieces. And these pieces are completely symmetrical. So either way it will work. Rubber buttons here, latches, you push it down. I'm not sure if you see that. Let me check it down right there. So yeah, the latches here, you push this down and you have to open this up. Here's the water tank. As you can see, it is pretty big. It's pretty big water tank. All the instructions are on the top. Click, click, right? Open it up, fill it up with water, and then close it up and push it back, right? So this is what it is. Like I said here, there is a manual, of course, right? There's a manual, instructions, but you can assemble and start running this device directly by just using common sense and pictures on the box. Plus, there is an iPhone app as well for your smartphone, which you can use to control the Dyson, to program it, to operate, and do all kind of stuff. So let's fill up with water this thing, put it in so we have everything ready. And then we'll start it for the first time. Right now, and there's a handle. As you can see, I can just carry it like that. And then just slide it over. And make sure it clicks on the side. And it's ready. First time we power up this thing. Let's go. And there's a power button right there. And it's starting. Gonna get all the sensors to catch up to see what's going on. It's measured my humidity. It's 36. It's 30% right now. Actually 36 was reported, but the target is 30. So on the remote, you can have auto for vent and auto for humidity. That's recommended settings initially. But then you can play it with these things are controlling the airflow. They are rotating, so as you can see there, you can rotate backwards and just make sure it's going the other direction. Or you can go night mode, you can increase speed of the fan and all the other things. Go the information display shows you all the graphs which you might require to just monitor what's going on with your environment. So first one is humidity, then it's going PLM, particle per millimeter. So it's now on a 0. Maybe because it didn't calculate it yet, it didn't catch it, but it shows it's okay right now in the green zone. PM, which is pollen and all the other stuff, which is triggering the allergy reaction for you. It also shows right now 0. Like again, we just started these things up, right? So most likely the sensors didn't have a time yet to catch up all the required information, but for now it's showing 0. Then you press again and it's showing, yeah, we are calculating. You see there, this refresh button speeding up right there. It's moving like an arrow like that. Let me get the closest shot on that and you will see it. I will include that on my video for the iPhone because the camera just turned off. Alright, here we go. Here's what I mean, right? So that's going to be our close-up shot. This is still being refreshed. Calculating that. Calculating this as well. Nitrogen oxide. Calculating that as well. And the temperature is 20 and humidity is 35, and that's the filter status. It shows you up the life of the filter is okay, and that's the water sponge, let's say, which you have to clean up is the scale key from time to time. The life of it is also shows still okay. And of course this is your normal monitoring for air quality. AQ is air quality, right? And it shows still it's calculated and it's in green zone. Alright, so 24-hour AirQ, PNM again, pollen, VOC, nitrogen oxide, temperature, right? And let's see, so from the remote, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to set it to auto on this and auto on humidity. That's the recommended settings. So auto and auto, and it's turned off, right? So it's running right now. Cool. Alright, as you can see, the unit is working and it's very nicely done. From the engineering perspective, this is the control vent. So now what I did, I actually click on the remote here. As you can see right now, the vents are closed and all air is going from the back over here and it's dispersed equally without any direction. Basically just go airflow on the sides like that, right? So, but if you click here and change it, it will tell you we're gonna reflect that and change it here. So now you have direction, and with the direction you can point it out to different locations, right? So you can go and say I want to move to one side or the other, because the whole base is not rotating. What Dyson did is that we actually make these airflow vents movable, so they rotate, and that way it's going to one side and then it's going to come back, and then it's basically going to simulate the rotation of the base which you would see on the normal unit. Okay, and that's my other Dyson right there. This is the one which is air cool, and I've been using that for like 2-3 years already, and it's rock solid performer. Very nice. That's my improvised setup for humidifier and this all together, which is kind of ad hoc engineering, right? But in general, this machine is supposed to replace that. But I'm not gonna keep it in office, I'm gonna put it in a bedroom, and this is where it's gonna work and control all the air quality. Alright, so what we are doing here is we're replacing this combo and our bedroom. This is the purifier from Bio, which is very nice. The sign here said you have to check and replace probably HEPA filter already. The good thing about that, it's also work on the sound particle and smells and clean it up, as well as the particle. There is an indication, and of course there is a timer and speeds and everything. You see it sets to auto and it's doing negative ions. But this is humidifier, which is regular health sunbeam, but it's not big enough, not powerful enough for the room like that. So I'm gonna replace all of that with this nice puppy here, and we'll see how that's gonna work. Should be fucking just fine. For the room like that, it should be perfect. Having a good night's sleep and full recovery overnight is critical at that modern time right now. So highly recommend this thing, especially for the guys, again, for the people who has allergies and pretty prone to get stuffy nose and all this runny nose and things, especially when the allergy season starts. This is kind of lifesaver for you, and I will definitely gonna do follow-up video on that and tell you how the quality of the night sleep changes when you run this thing at home. There are lots of reviews. Too bad Dyson just recently opened sales for this in Canada, because in Europe and in Russia and in US this machine was available for like over the year already, and people highly talk about that piece of engineering which was engaged into that thing, because it's got tons of sensors inside, tons of smarts. It's got night mode, which will allow you to cool off the speed of the fans and at the same time maintain the good quality of the air in your bedroom. Alright, so let's keep it running, and I'll come back to you with follow-up video on that. This is the outside information, this is the inside information, and if you click here, this is the remote, copy of the remote, and this is the schedule, which allows you to submit the schedule and see when the machine is working on what time and what mode. Definitely probably gonna change the schedule here to specify the time when it's gonna switch automatically to night mode, and then in the morning it's gonna go full blast to clean it up, to catch up for a night. And of course there's information about all the levels here on the master bedroom. It says no data recorded yet, as you can see, but later on we'll see the data here. Okay guys, so that's it for the quick unboxing of the packing of the Dyson Pure Air Humidifier. This is amazing piece of machinery. I highly recommend you really look at that, especially like I said, into coming allergy season. This thing is going to be a lifesaver. If you like this video, you know what to do. Click subscribe button, make sure notification bells are on, make sure you share it with your friends, and stay cool, stay safe, especially in this time. And I'll see you next time on the next video very soon. Peace.